Hi everyone and welcome to AuroraMart, an e-commerce platform integrated with machine learning models. First, let me go through the user stories for the main storefront ad. The first feature is the ability to browse products. So this can be done in many ways. Firstly, from the homepage, users can view products just for you products as well as the bestseller products. Additionally, by clicking the All Products link on the top left hand, they'll be taken to a listing of all products. And note that this list is paginated for faster loading. Likewise, by clicking on one of the category tags on the top nav bar, users will be taken to all listings of products from that particular category. Now, if a user would like to search more easily find a product that he or she is looking for, we can type a certain search query into the search bar, hit enter, and we'll be taken to the page containing all search results matching the particular query. So what can we do with this query? Firstly, we can sort the results. So sorting from price from low to high, or by any other criteria such as the newest product or the highest rated products. Additionally, on the left-hand corner, we have the ability to filter the search results further based on category, price, or even star rating. So after I've selected my criteria and press apply filters, I'll be taken to the listing containing the filtered search results, and you can see here that it contains only one product. Now clicking on the product link, we'll be taken for the listing for the product, which shows all basic information about the product, including its name, price, category, SKU, average review rating and number of reviews, and also the description. Scrolling down, we can also see products related to this item, which are products that are recommended by the association classifier. And also, we are able to see customer reviews that have been left by other users who have purchased this product. Now let's try purchasing this product. So we can first add it to cart. And now we can see that the product has been added to the cart. So we can do a number of things, for example, update the quantity, and we can also go back to the storefront to purchase further products, which will then be added to our cart. But now let's try checking out and paying. So I can input my basic information, select my mode of payment, and hit place order. So now you can see that the order will be confirmed with all the details, and I can also view the order details further. The next feature is the product recommendations using association rules. What you can see is that when we go to a product, you can see the list of all products which are similar, and this is generated based on our proprietary machine learning model. And this feature is also available in the cart. But when we add an item to the cart, we can also see a list of all items that have been frequently bought together with this item. And this is once again generated with the machine learning model. The next basic feature is smart onboarding for new users. So with this, let me log out of my current account and try creating a new account. So once I've logged out, let me try signing up. So, when registering for an account, users, in addition to their basic user credentials, can also specify their customer profile. So this includes information such as age, household size, monthly income, occupation, education, and if they have any children. So once they click register, AuroraMart's ML category prediction model will help find the customer's predicted preferred category. So this can be viewed by going to the profile page. So now you can see that the new user John has a preferred category of sports and outdoors. AuroraMart will then use the customer's preferred category to generate a list of recommended products on the home page. So this can be seen via the Just For You page. Once a customer's order has been delivered, customers now have the option to write reviews for the product which they have purchased. So by clicking write a review either on the orders page or going to the product listing page, which also has a write a review button, they can now type a review specifying their thoughts and rate the product via stars. Once the review is posted, moderators in the admin panel will then have to moderate the review. So now, let's say the admin has approved the review, and when we reload the page, we can see that our review has been added to the bottom of the page here. The next feature is promotions. So if you click the fire icon on the top right hand side, you'll be taken to a list of all products that are currently on sale. So now when we visit the product listing, we can see that the product is indeed discounted and has a discounted price. And we can also see when the discount is left until. The next feature is the watch list. So let's say I'm interested in purchasing this product sometime in the future. I can click add the product to add to watch list, and then the product will be added to my watch list. So when I go to the watch list, you can see the product is added. Additionally, from any of the product pages, we can also click the heart symbol, which will also add the product to our watch list. The final feature is the ability to chat with staff. By clicking the support chat in the top right hand corner, we can go to support messages where we can create and write a new message. So this message can be tagged to an order or can be tagged to any general query. Once the message is created, we will be taken to the chat page where you can view all the details of the chat. Admin staff working in the admin panel can then reply to the query, and customers can also reply to the admin's replies as well. And this can happen until the customer is satisfied and closes the chat.
Now I'll bring you through a few functionalities of the admin panel. How we get there is firstly by signing up as the admin, followed by going all the way down here in the storefront and clicking on this admin panel button. The first user story we'll look at is that product catalog create, read, update, delete functionality. In the product catalog page, the user is able to have a full overview of all the different products available here, stored in 20 pages. And for each product, he's able to look at its SKU number, product name, category, price, stock, as well as status. For each product, the user admin has the option to either delete the product or update its details here on this page. And the admin is also able to filter by product name. So one example of this would be filtering all the products with AuroraMart in it. And as you can see, now the search size is reduced and the admin is able to effectively look at all the products starting with AuroraMart. Admin is also able to add new products here by entering the relevant details. And after he clicks the create product button here, all the details will be stored in the database, so the admin will be certain that once he refreshes the page, the details are still stored there. Next user story we'll look at is the category management user story. So in this category management page, the admin is able to get a full overview of all the categories available, along with its parent category if relevant. And in this, the admin is able to look at each category, change the URL friendly name for it, the actual name displayed, the parent category if anything, as well as add a description for the category. And once he presses this update category button, all the changes will be stored in the database. Admin is also able to get an overview of the products number in each category as listed here. And if the admin wanted to add a category, he's also able to do so and choose a relevant parent category for it. Once he presses this create category button, all the changes will be stored in the database. For the next user story, we'll look at the inventory management page. And on this page, the admin is able to search up product by product names, as well as filter by all products, low stock or out of stock products, and apply filters here. He's also able to do a bulk update on multiple products. If there are a lot of products where, for example, the stock has came in and you would like to update multiple products at the same time. Over here at the bottom, the products with low stocks are listed here first for the immediate attention of the admin. And the admin is able to update the reorder threshold here, as well as the stock count here. When he presses this button, all the information will be stored in the database. He's also able to choose whether the product is currently active or whether it's archived now or delisted off the store website. And once he updates the changes here, everything will be updated on the storefront as well. Next, as the admin, he would be able to adjust the price of the products. How he would do this is through the product catalog page here. So as we've gone through it before, he would click on this blue button here to edit a specific product. He would edit the price here. So for example, I reduce the price of the product by 5 cents and I click update the product here. And as we see, now the price has gone from 361.90 to 361.85. Next, the admin will be able to access customer records through the customer records page here, and he'll get a full overview of all the customers being loaded in. So right now, according to the data that we received, the 100 customers, and they're split amongst 4 pages. The admin is able to scroll through them. For each customer, you can look at their username, email, name, age, gender, preferred category, based on the machine learning model, as well as orders placed with the website. And for each customer, the admin is also able to go in and edit the customer details. For example, if the customer emails the admin to adjust his details. And once he clicks update customer, the details will be updated in the database. Next, we'll look at how the admin is able to effectively import customer data as well as export data from either the products, customers, as well as orders. So the data export will be done in a CSV format where after clicking this button, for example, a CSV would be downloaded. The admin is also able to import customer data by choosing appropriate CSV file with the relevant categories here. To clarify, once any of these buttons are pressed, it's an import. The desktop will prompt the user to again access to its folders, and the user will be able to click a CSV file that he has in his personal local machine. Or if he exports data, this thing will be downloaded, and the viewer will be able to look at the CSV file, export it in its download folder. Next, we look at how the admin will be able to know the different machine learning models used and where they're used in the storefront. So over here, in recommendation governance, the admin will be able to see how the model is being used. So for example, the model is helping users explore similar products and where the model is effectively being placed. So for example, the model is being used in the cart function of the storefront, or the model is being used in the homepage to show the trending products, and the strategy of the machine learning being model used, as well as the status of the model. And the admin is able to toggle this on or off. Next, we'll look at how the admin is able to look at the preferred categories of its customers. And this is essentially the output of the machine learning model. So over here, he gets a distribution of based on the different categories that are preferred for each user. So the 100 users, and all this sum up to 100. The admin is also able to search customers here by customer name or filter by preferred category. And once he does this, the admin will be able to see, so for example, customer 0 filter, and he'll be able to see what customer 020 likes and what's the status of his preferred category, whether it's predicted or whether it's yet to predict. And over here, since we've ran the model, we can see that all customers here have an initial preferred category after they've signed up. We'll look at the admin analytics dashboard, which is the one-stop solution to view how the store is doing overall. At the top, the admin will be able to look at the total revenue of the store, orders placed today, average order value, as well as the attach rate. And over here, you'll be able to see the total number of orders, customers, as well as any low stock products that his attention should be directed towards. Recent orders are also highlighted here. And as you can see, through our testing, we have actually done a cancel order to test whether the code works. Low stock products over here are also highlighted. So for example, there are only 2 units left, and after the product hits 87 units, product import will be called. Admin is also able to take some quick actions here, such as, for example, you would like to add products, view orders, manage customers, update inventory, create promotions, as well as import data. And if I click this, it will direct me to the relevant page for the admin to take action. Next, we'll look at how order management is done in the admin panel. So in the order management page, the admin will be able to look at an overview of all the different orders placed, as well as the date placed, number of items in the order, total value of order, and the status of the order. The admin is also able to filter by the order ID or the customer name. It's also able to filter by process of order. So if we look at pending orders, full list of pending orders will be displayed here. This thing is also paginated and is split into 102 pages. And if the admin were to click into any one of these orders, you would be able to look at the total number of items in the order and the price breakdown by item, as well as the ability to update the status of the order if there are any changes from this side. Now, let's take a look at how the admin is able to moderate reviews on the admin panel. So as you see here, recently customer 004 has sent us 2 reviews. So let's take a look at them and see whether we should accept them or reject them. So here, in this, we can see that the product reviewed is this Sunrise House Children. Customer 004 has given a rating of 5.5, 5 out of 5, but it's reviewed it horribly. So this might be maybe a misclick or something on the customer's end, and as the admin, I will not accept this review. Hence, I'll press reject. We can see how the review has been rejected and total reviews has increased. This review, same customer, and the customer is given a rating of 5 out of 5, as well as a review of amazing and still pending as it's just sent it. So we'll approve this review. And as we see here, apparently the number of views went up as well. Now let's look at how the admin is able to manage promotions on the storefront. So over here, we can already see that 2 promotions are active, and the admin will be able to put promotions either on an entire category, or he also has the option to put it on individual products. So now let's create a new promotion. So I can create this as test 1. I don't have to put a promotion category description, discount of 10%, and let's do the promotion for today. And let's do it on 40 products and create the promotion. So now we can see how this promotion is active. And if I would like to remove a promotion, I can just do so by deleting this and delete the promotion from the active storefront. Now that we have set our promotions, let's look at chat support, or how we talk to the consumers. So if consumers have any issues with the products, they're able to raise the chat function, which my teammate will share in the storefront portion of the project. On the admin panel side, I have a dashboard that shows me all the chats that I've had with customers, and right now we have 1 chat, and it seems like he has replied to us, so let's take a look. Now we can see how the customer has replied to us, and we can also type a reply and send it to him. And this will be shown on his end as a notification which he can reply to. So this allows for a seamless platform of communication between customer as well as any of the admins, which improves the user experience for the customer. Now, as an admin, if I would like to see what my other co-admins have done or what are the changes they've made, I can go over to the audit logging portion. And over here, there's an overview of all the different changes made by the admins. So over here, we can see how there's a delete on the promotion made just now, and how we have also created a promotion earlier on. And you can see over here how we approved a review for the Repo Fiction series, and we've also rejected a review. And the system has looked at our approval and rejections and updated the products reviews accordingly. As an admin, I would also like to see who are my other admin users and their accounts. And as a super user, I would like to be able to create admin accounts for my fellow colleagues. So let's go over and create a super user. Now I can just leave this as admin and put this as, I don't have to put in the first name or last name, it's not mandatory. And I give this guy super user status. So let's create this. So now you can see how it's flagged out that the password is too similar to the email address as I just put in the username. So let's try something else. And now we see that after all the errors that we have faced, an admin user was called. Now I have the ability to delete this admin user if anything.